Aam Aadmi Party leaders, workers, cadre are all heading towards Delhi's Tihar Jail, where Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal is likely to be released any time now. He's been granted interim bail by the Supreme Court in the Delhi liquor policy case. Arvind Kejriwal has been granted interim bail till the 1st of June by the top court. And this means Arvind Kejriwal can campaign in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections in Delhi, and he can campaign for the India Bloc. Of course, there are some conditions that have been set as far as this bail is granted. He cannot talk about this case. He cannot sign documents unless essential. He cannot visit the Delhi Chief Minister's office or the Delhi Secretariat. Our legal bureau with our top story.
Is celebrations for the Aam Aadmi Party. "51 days after he was put behind bars in the liquor policy case, 2 weeks ahead of Lok Sabha polls in Delhi, Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal is walking out of Tihar Jail. The Supreme Court on Friday granted interim bail to Kejriwal till June 1st. Kejriwal's lawyers requested the top court to grant interim bail until the results for the polls are announced on June 4th, but the Supreme Court refused. This means that Kejriwal can campaign for AAP and India Bloc. It's a big boost for party ahead of elections in Delhi and Punjab.
The court indicated through a very short oral order that we are now ordering the interim release of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, and that order will operate until the 2nd of June. That is, he'll have to surrender on 2nd of June. And that there will be no conditions on his campaigning in terms of what he can say and what he cannot say, political, non-political, etc. In fact, as the order was being pronounced, the lawyers of Enforcement Directorate asked for a restriction to be imposed that he will not talk about this case. But that also the court did not accept, and the court was of the view that no restrictions are in order in terms of his campaigning, and they cannot restrict political speech.
The ED had argued against the interim bail. In an affidavit in the Supreme Court, the central agency said that the right to campaign for elections was not a fundamental right. AAP has cancelled all its Sankalp Sabhas planned in Delhi after interim bail granted to Kejriwal. The party will chalk out a new strategy after his release, with Kejriwal going to be the star campaigner.
केजरीवाल जैसे कम्युनिकेटर जो अपनी बात को बहुत सरल भाषा में कह पाते हैं, एक स्ट्रैटेजिस्ट अगर जेल से बाहर आते हैं तो 21 दिनों के अंदर मुझे लगता है वो पूरे चुनाव को पलट सकते हैं.
The India Bloc has welcomed the relief granted to Kejriwal. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, NC patron Farooq Abdullah posted messages in support of Kejriwal.
We welcome the intervention by the Honorable Supreme Court in granting the bail to Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. We also hope that the Prime Minister gets enough time after 4th of June, when he becomes the former Prime Minister of India, to introspect sitting in Sabarmati Ashram at the kind of politics he has indulged into.
The BJP played down the relief given to the AAP chief.
चुनाव प्रचार करने की अनुमति मिली और उसके बाद फिर वहीं जाना है, तो कई बार अपराधियों को पैरोल पे छोड़ा जाता है. माननीय न्यायालय का निर्णय, उसका हम स्वागत करते हैं, और अंतरिम जमानत मिलने का मतलब ये नहीं कि आप अपराध मुक्त हो गए.
Meanwhile, the ED is expected to file his first charge sheet naming Kejriwal as an accused in the Delhi excise policy. The agency alleges that Kejriwal was the kingpin of the scam and was directly involved in demanding kickbacks from liquor barons.
The top court also pointed out that ED had registered its case 2 years ago and that Kejriwal was only arrested in March 2024. Earlier also, the court had recognized Kejriwal as the elected chief minister of Delhi and not a habitual offender, and had said that there are elections and these are extraordinary circumstances and he is not a habitual offender. With camera person Jagannath from New Delhi, this is Kanu Sarda for India Today.